First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and inches. He'll get this out to the left flat. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ready?
Back to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
79 Broncos. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cards first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
19, 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready, ready.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll help him get. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
70, Timberwolves.
Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Wide on the RPO, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. And this defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no hook.
He works free, right side. Still going. And he will score. Raheem Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the...
They're going to try to run it in. And he'll get into the end zone and hook the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Cardinals are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Cardinals 21.
Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Out wide, that's to Davis. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals 41.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure He got beyond it.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Second and 8.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is hard. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jonah Ellis in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. That's caught by Harrison right side. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a third and 2.
It's now third down.
70 Timberwolves. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Go.
A give here to Pacheco. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
5-yard gain on the play.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Third and goal. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. that his second touchdown tonight. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes now. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Oh, Pacheco hit. He loses the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They go play action with Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Throwing is Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on fourth down.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Cards offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. There he goes, inside the 30. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
68.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Let's go now.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll start at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground is Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
It's a gain of 11.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
First and 10.
25 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Here's a second and 12.
Brings up second and 12.
Mahomes back. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it third and 4.
To throw is Mahomes. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Number 15.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Six the Eagles.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Steady.
A run. It's Pacheco. And this will be a Cardinals first down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On second down, Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Pass the 60, pass the
And the
60.
Cardinal first down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 43, here's second and 5.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Here's Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give to Pacheco, running right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Cardinals first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at
19
the
Tiger,
40-yard
19
line.
Tiger. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
A handoff to Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to throw. Back to the right side. Up by McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have
Here
left.
we go.
It's second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Cowboy 80.
He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he gets to the outside and takes it in.
Arizona.
Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
They'll drop to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
22 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First down throw. Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And the Chiefs are going to have it first and goal. Tackle made at the 10-yard line.
First down.
They send the tight end in motion. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, KC.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cardinals 49. Chiefs 37.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here he comes, one of the best ever in these spots. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs down on the scoreboard. A little over 50 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order, but they've got the ball, and they've got a first down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, good night from Kansas City.
yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I get wreck and that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC. The Chiefs at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals wideout. They're going to air it out to him deep downfield, and he's right there to grab it. It'll wind up as an 82-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals get a second straight win after that 1-2 start. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is Rashad Bateman. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Ravens move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is shades of 1985. The Bears defense getting it done. They get the interception from deep in their own end. He's got some space. He's got some speed. He's not gonna get caught. Touchdown on the pick six. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.